man.
You feel me? What's this? Episode 16?
16? Yep.
Cool Studio Talks, man. Episode 16, man.
The whole plate.
You feel me? The whole plate, man.
Yeah,
the whole plate. Hey, man. This the Studio Talks episode 16 in here with your boy. Yes, sir. Mr. Smoke 5 Beach.
Happening, y'all. Hey, it's happening. What's happening?
You feel me? Pleigha J, man.
The guy, bro.
Two player. My boy, yes sir. The guy himself.
Had to come through.
Big P. You feel me? Mr. Catino, man.
Goddamn, brother.
Around the way, you feel me?
Had to come through, man.
In the building, yes sir, man. Of course, OG Skirtavelli.
Skirt.
This nigga said Duolingo, man. He trying to be bilingual in this bitch.
That what that was?
Yeah.
That Duolingo?
Yeah.
Nigga about his face.
My phone muted that bitch. Just you better do your lesson tonight, nigga.
Feel me, man. My dog bilingual, man. Feel me? Gonna translate for a bit.
That's fine. I just want to hear them offhand comments some motherfuckers be making. They be talking shit. I heard the motherfuckers say, what the fuck he said? I think I did something. He said something cabron. I ain't know what the fuck he said, but they was looking at me. Alright, nigga, I got something for your ass. I'm gonna learn that shit you speaking.
Hey man, you here with your boy RD, aka RD the producer, man. Whole lot of players in the house, man. Whole lot of players.
Shit, man. I appreciate y'all helping me through this motherfucker, bro. For real.
Yeah, we appreciate you coming through for real, man.
Definitely respect what y'all got going, man. Definitely respect it, bro.
Let the people know for the ones who don't, man. A little bit about, you feel me? The whole movement.
Shit, man. Well, you know, like bro said, you know, the name Catino. I hail from right outside of Tallahassee, Gretna, Florida. You know, so it ain't nothing but 850 love in this bitch.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to my big bro. I call him Collie Wiley. You know what I'm saying? That's what I first.
You call him what?
Collie Wiley.
Collie Wiley.
Yeah.
That's my family.
Yeah, bro. That's my family, bro. That's my brother, bro. So shout out to bro. Yeah, man. Came from Gretna. Started doing this rap shit a minute ago. Was rapping in the shed with bro.
Yeah. Okay.
Him, our bro PBT, Ted. Just kept going with the shit, man. Started Pleigha House like 2013. And shit, it's been fam shit ever since, man. So, you know. Moved to the A, opened a studio. Then opened another studio. And shit, man, I just been, you know, just started producing. I won't say producer. That sounds kind of arrogant. I just started messing with beats. I put it like that. There's niggas out here who really do that shit. So, you know, I'm just trying to find my way with it. But yeah, man, that's you know, it's a light overview, quick summary and shit.
Type shit, man. What about you, man? Pleigha J, man.
Oh yeah, man. You know, born and raised Tallahassee, Florida.
Yeah.
You know, dibble and dabble in his music. You know, hey, real talk though. At one point,
What dibble the devil?
you know, brother been teaching me. You know what I'm saying? So you know, at one point, I feel like I gave up. You know what I'm saying? And I wanted to go on as hard as for brother as I could have for hard things. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't the fact about giving up. I just ain't know what to do. Learn the game. You know what I'm saying? So, but it got me in the, you know what I'm saying, send me a little literature, did a little 1-2, learn the game as we go. I'm able to get in rooms to ask the right questions now, you know what I'm saying? And brother got me every step of the way, you know what I'm saying? And that's what it's gonna be.
That's real, man. That's real.
I appreciate that. But who are you?
nigga.
Sometimes. Hey man, I get a minimal, you know. Tallahassee, Florida, you know what I'm saying?
That nigga just walked me into the Hall of Fame. They still ain't told nobody who he was.
No, I don't want no one. I be off the siege, you know what I'm saying?
God damn, Batman, who are you?
I be off the siege.
Well, it's
Hey.
man, mystery.
Hey,
man.
Pleigha House manager, you know what I'm saying? The one-on-one, Pleigha J, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Thank you, bro.
Learn the game from who around me, you know what I'm saying? And like I told y'all earlier, you know what I'm saying? Niggas be shocked, like, they get in the room with us and see the talent, and they just be on some. Bro, you know how to, I ain't tell a lot to you, nah, I'm learning. So you the one that don't, nah, bro, I'm not the one. He the one, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, shit.
One of the ones.
From soundproof, the closet, you know what I'm saying? Been out there, closet, no AC. Went from the closet, you know what I'm saying, to the studio.
Trailers be hot.
Swear not dropping tracks, you know what I'm saying? So, you know,
So you rap too?
you know, sir.
Those are.
You
Man.
look like a rapper now. That's the funny thing
Nah,
about it.
You
You
do?
pass for a rapper for shit.
Yeah.
yeah, definitely not.
Yeah,
Nah,
like
you know
you
so
rap.
crazy? I get asked that question a lot. And I be like, nah, that's the artist right there. Because I had to learn my lingo, like navigating, because one thing I learned about this room is you can go in these rooms and say the wrong thing. And dictating on what you say is going to determine how somebody treats you. You know what I'm saying? So, you a rapper? Nah, because I feel like when you say you're a rapper, you put yourself in the box. So, you could be able to sing, that's cool, but you told them boys you was a rapper. So they look at you as a rapper. You know what I'm saying? So, one thing I had to learn from bro was, don't ever close yourself in the box. Be a utility man, you know what I'm saying? Learn how to do everything that you know how to do.
I think it's like a situation where you got your lane, though. You feel me? It's like,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
like me, I'm gonna tell you I'm an engineer. You feel me? But it's like, is that all I do? Nah, hell no. That's not the only hat I wear for shit show. You feel me? You wear multiple hats. It's just like, like Brett said, it's certain people that do like promoters and DJs. I know I DJ a little bit. You feel me? Why I say I'm a DJ? Fuck no. I'm really
DJ R&B.
Not shit, man. Not shit. I ain't gonna talk. I put my time in first, but yeah, I could put a playlist together. I could fuck with the ones and twos a little bit,
But engineering and DJing go hand in hand in a way. And I had to learn that, like, again, I'm 10-year brother Flowers, like I learned that from him, you know what I'm saying? And one thing he preached on the daily is like, whenever close yourself in a box, because when you close yourself in a box, you limited. You know what I'm saying? Walking these rooms, you walk in with confidence. You know what I'm saying?
facts.
Walking in, and even if you don't know what you're talking about, act like you know what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, learn the game as I go. You know what I'm saying? Read the literature. You know, like I said, man, and my brother felt it. He ain't even got to say nothing. You know what I'm saying? At one point, I gave up because it was just like, I ain't know what to do. So it was just like, all
Talking about
right.
like rapping or just music in general?
No, just music. I ain't gonna give up. I had to walk away for a piece. But one thing I learned about it, one thing about music is like the stock market. You literally get in what you put out. And I feel like a lot of people give up early on when it's like you got the talent. And it's like one thing about the stock market, you can put $10,000 in there, you might lose half of that the next day. You gonna put your bread out, you gonna tuck your tail, or you gonna see it through. And I feel like a lot of artists don't, you know what I'm saying, don't see it through. And one thing about this man, he got a saying, rain, sleet, and snow, I'm gonna get it off.
Fuck yeah.
He gonna get, you know what I'm saying, he gonna get it off. You know, so I got to a point in my life where I just like adapted that saying, rain, sleet, and snow, you gonna get it off. I feel like at one point I wasn't carrying my weight, you know what I'm saying? And it takes somebody to really say that. So, you know, you get in, you learn, you sit down, you walk in these rooms, you shut the fuck up, you learn what you gotta learn, and you excel.
Nah, definitely. That's a whole, I ain't gonna lie, it's a mouthful right there.
You ain't
man.
lying,
All about
boy.
the game.
Goddamn.
It's a cool game, though.
My boy
man,
got
for
them
sure.
was dropping it. Got some joy? Hell yeah, good.
building a legacy. You feel me? I was I'm trying to think what it was I had came across, and they were just talking about. I think it was Jermaine Dupri. It's funny you had mentioned him earlier because I had just seen something with him, and he was talking. It was him. It was somebody else where he was being interviewed with. I think I can't remember off the top of my head, but pretty much they was talking about like building a legacy. You feel me? Like why a lot of the music ain't lasting, and how a lot of these artists today don't see like past like forget exactly what he had said, but it was like something along the lines where, oh, you just like want to be big in the club. You feel me? Or on the stream or something like that on YouTube. Yeah. You're not seeing like radio. Even though, you know, radio is still big as fuck, honestly.
Oh yeah, it is.
That shit is still big as fuck. But it's just like, and you got internet radio and different things like that, but it's just like, they was just pretty much talking about like artists making songs, you feel me, that's like gonna be bigger than just, you know, a street hit or some shit like that. You feel me? Mm-hmm. How to get to that stadium status song or that, you know, that real deal Billboard #1 hit, you feel me? And it's like, for me it was just like, damn, legacy is a big thing with me, you know. Having a vision is one thing we were talking about earlier, you feel me, is with a lot of people and a lot of artists specifically, is like, what's y'all vision? Do y'all have a long term? You know, like we saw it earlier, a lot of them got a short term vision. Mm-hmm. They have like a very general, very basic, I wouldn't even say it was a lot of thought put into it, you feel me? Long term vision or goal, but they got all the short term visions, you feel me? Mm-hmm. I want to go to, I want to get to Miami, I want to get a show in Miami. Literally, some shit like, something as simple as that. I want to get a show in Tampa or something like that, or in the A. Mm-hmm. Okay, you did that, now what? And then you see a lot of artists, you know, kind of doing like the stocks going up and down, because it's like, you literally ain't got nothing to keep driving you pretty much. It's like, once you hit that, accomplish that goal, it's like, all right, what next? And that's when the fall offs kind of take place, you feel me? So it's like, how y'all feel about the whole legacy building? Like, I don't know, I just, me not being a rapper too, I'm like, well damn, you know, a lot of times I don't get to like, do things like from an artist's perspective, you feel me? I can just speak from the outside looking in type shit. So it's like, I'm looking like, damn bro, if it was me, I would've did this, I would've did that. It's like, why ain't artists doing that? Or are y'all not thinking about like no long-term visions? You know, for y'all, I feel like y'all got long-term visions, you feel me? At least, you know, more than the average, you feel me? Yeah. But it's like, how y'all feel about that? You feel me?
Honestly, in my eyes, I think with artists, like, the long term comes with the more knowledge of the game you got. Because, like, say for instance, like we was talking about, like when people having short term games. Short term just mean that, say you go out in the field and somebody say, all right, you gotta chop these trees down. And you standing in that bitch and you just standing so close to this tree line, that's the rap game. You just see these couple trees, there's a lot of trees in front of you, but you just planning on whacking these. You ain't step back and gain the knowledge to understand that there's 1,000 acres of this shit. You not equipped. You see what I'm saying? So I think like once you get the right knowledge with this shit, once you get the right just expertise and experience, and that sounds pretty vague, but honestly, bro, it's just you gotta go to the right rooms, and the right rooms don't mean going to the fucking local open mic. That shit might not be nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I had to realize about a lot of shit. That's why I kept moving around and going different places when I started. Cause it's everybody wanna hoop, right? Niggas gonna go to Southside Park, wherever hoop. They gon' LA Fitness, whatever, right? It's only certain niggas that's actually saying, nah, I don't go to school and play basketball. I'm gonna go across seas and hoop. I'm gonna get in a semi-pro league so I can go professional. You might be the coldest nigga that ever lived, but you hooping at the park. Ain't nobody gonna see that shit. Ain't no scouts there.
Thanks.
You just doing it for the love of the game, man. What's up? Real. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta go and be in the right rooms. Like that's one thing I appreciate about Bees. Like he was like one of the select few people. Like me and Bees ain't know each other. Like on no like yeah, bro. Like come out here. And I know bro gonna be out there.
Tell me.
Bro hit my line was like yeah, bro. Shit, I touched down in Austin. I'm like oh shit. All right, gangster. So we moving around and like we meet niggas and boom from that led to some shows in another city. Like that's how you know what I'm saying. That's how I go. You got to be in the right room. It pays to pay attention, but it pays also sometimes just to pay your shit forward. Like you in the rap game with this shit, you can have short term goals, but if you got the right money, then that shit'll turn into long term. You either got the money, you got the knowledge. Like you gotta have one of the two in this shit. If you got both, build the ass. You know what I'm saying? So,
you know, but I think a lot of people that come out now be having short term goals because they live on like that dumb shit, crazy shit. Never know when they gonna get jammed up or they gonna die.
That day to day shit.
Yeah, type shit. So they just like, hey, I want to make it to club, and get a bag, type shit. But you never know. You know, they say the best part about the adventure is the journey. So a nigga he got this short term goal, oh shit, I want to perform at this club, and then when he get there, damn, I'm here. I gotta step that shit up. I gotta do something else. So now I gotta do, it might go to, I need to have at least 2 to 3 shows a week type shit.
Yeah.
Damn, I'm here. It's time for me to start getting more out there so motherfuckers hear my shit and see me. They seeing me now, so it be different shit. Like niggas take their step and do their process. Yeah. You might have some niggas that be like, oh, I want to be a fucking generational star and never be forgotten, but they still gonna have to take them same steps that the nigga who got short-term goals hitting on.
You right about it, bro.
I translated to athletics. Like,
you right about
when I'm learning about the game, when I read up on rappers and everything, a lot of these rappers was like basketball stars, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got the game before we had this situation and all the other artists that was out there, you know? So I feel like the rap game, not even the rap game, let me not close up in the box. The music, the industry, how bad you want it. Are you willing to go out here and put everything that you got on the line?
See, what I hate is motherfuckers don't have to. It be different because some people have to do that, and then some people be just dropping shit.
Some niggas get lucky. Shit.
Yeah,
somebody get lucky. I ain't trying to shit on nobody, but I feel like luck is a myth. I'm like, it's meant for you, it's meant for you. That's just me.
No, and that's not the some.
I ain't gonna say a lot, but like it's a very few.
Yeah, that just slip through. But I agree with bro. Like it's certain situations.
Like sometimes you got that radio sound, you know what I'm saying?
Man, this nigga got every fucking sound I done heard.
But guess what?
It ain't hit yet.
Nah, but guess what? It's gonna get there. The thing about it is, are you gonna put in the work? It ain't about how bad you want it necessarily. It's about are you gonna put in the work?
Check me out. My bad. I didn't on the type of the legacy type narrative. I feel like niggas can really make it to like 3 levels of having a legacy. You got your startup, like the come up. Like you just not doing this shit. People that's gonna support you and see you actually elevating, they gonna stick with you to, it don't matter how long. That's your legacy in itself, that you made that far when niggas believe in you to do this music shit. The second level is you like actually capturing the eyes of motherfuckers that didn't even know you did this shit, and that's like, okay, I'm a fan now. Like whether it's you boiling out your city, getting statewide type shit, your buzz is your buzz. Like you getting up there. That third level is when you start getting like on some long term shit, like okay, got a deal, made it. Like major labels and shit, you eating off this shit. Like eating off this shit. Like whether you got a deal, whether you doing independent shows, that's like the third level type shit. Like that elite status. Yeah. I feel like a lot of niggas get stuck in that first level to where they can't make it a long term. They just got to accept this.
Yeah, that first level become that third level for them.
Exactly.
But they go back to how bad you want it.
How bad you want it. That's true.
But it's like bruh said, for some people it's different. That might just be the Super Bowl for a nigga.
Type
Like
shit.
think about it. Think about how many niggas, you said the sports shit. Think about how many niggas get into the league, don't make it through camp. Not cause they got cut, cause they retired. Just cause they retired. I made it, fuck it, I'm done.
And it's crazy, he done made it further than
the
nigga
nigga finally made it to what you was working
crossing
for.
niggas up in the hood type shit every day.
Now I'm done. So I mean it's subjective. Like I think like with legacy, like that's also subjective. It's just about what you want out of it. Like think about it. You can have a nigga that's big as hell in one state. And everybody gonna remember him to the day they die. Nobody else knows this nigga outside this state, but inside this state, he the shit. You know what I'm saying?
Tom G, fat pat, shit like
So
that.
it's like
Iceberg.
with things like that, like it's subjective. It is how bad you want it, but it's like where exactly do you want to take it? Yeah, in a sense, you gotta have that long term goal. But going back to what Bruh said, them short term goals and them long term goals, you gotta take the same steps. The biggest thing is, and what I had to learn how to practice is, you can focus on the long term, but focus on them short term steps. Cause at the end of the day, if it's 1,000 fucking steps to the car, I gotta still pick this bitch up, pick this bitch up, and pick this bitch up. Keep going. Like keep going. No matter how fast, no matter if I know, okay, when I get around that corner, it's a dog around that bitch. I still gotta take them 1,000 steps. So, no, I agree with Bro on that shit. Like it's subjective, but it's about what you want, how you want to move with it, what you want to make from it. And I think like with music, that's the beauty in it. That's kind of been taken away from the shit. Like everybody want to be
the hottest
fucking
nigga.
the hottest nigga, and some niggas is forgetting like, bro, you just supposed to just give some shit to this art form. If you give the right shit to this art form, your legacy will be there.
You gonna thrive.
I feel like niggas don't respect the game.
Yeah, but I mean, it's because of you got to deal with these labels. They want the money. Think about it. When money come into anything, that's when evil take place. This can be the purest shit ever. Niggas can make the purest drug they ever wanted to fucking make. and at the point we say we gonna sell it, now it's fucked up. Cause at some point, niggas gonna get to cutting this shit.
Oh, you know that. I was waiting for you to say that.
So it's
Stomp on that
He's
motherfucker.
gonna be stepped on.
Tap dance on that motherfucker.
If you read your paperwork, like a lot of niggas fuck up. Like I told y'all, Rose sent me a lot of literature, a lot of clipped up shit, and then the thing about the clips, they only gonna get what make it hot. So you know you gotta dig a little deeper and see what's really going on. A lot of these people out here side with, oh, you wanna sign? Cool, I'm gonna raise your paperwork. I got a lawyer. Get your own lawyer. It costs $0 and 0 cents to have your own mind to know what you're doing.
But that also comes with the having the knowledge. If Lil Ronte just made a motherfucking song, he just came his ass in this bitch, hit a lick, got some money, found him a little YouTube beat, just came in this bitch, made the song, boom, take this motherfucker. And fuck it, he just started passing this shit out or playing this shit on IG, the shit might catch, right? Now, Lil Ronte buzzing and shit, he don't know what the fuck to do. This shit just happened a week ago. He don't know shit, cause he don't know what the fuck his life going. Tomorrow, this shit is unexpected. He not gonna think about that. All he gonna think about is, man, my mama working like a motherfucker, or maybe my mama ain't working and shit real fucked up real bad. Man, these niggas just said they gonna give me $200,000. I ain't never seen that type of money in my life. And this little lawyer over there, like this little lawyer over there just said they gonna make sure I'm straight. Fuck it, they gonna do it. You can't fault them. That's just kind of how it go. That's why you gotta have the knowledge. Like if you got the knowledge, then you can go at the same pace that Lil Ronte went, but you move smarter. You know, all right, well shit, I need to get a lawyer, so now you looking. But if you ain't got that knowledge, then that shit ain't gonna shake that way for you.
I will say one thing about it, that whole legacy thing. I'm a big believer in you should have a long-term vision, whatever you do, but everybody's a visionary too. But ultimately, all this shit about systems. You feel me? Everybody trying to crack the code, but it's like, bro, everything something that all these shit got in common is they're all organized or somewhat established systems.
Exactly.
So it's like,
the code is money.
It used to be merit, and you feel me? I would say money, but more so control. Like, bro, they make so much money that it's literally about control at that point. It's like, I gotta be able to have this, because with that, the money gonna come, you feel me? But it's like, and more so what the money represent is what's gonna really come, you feel me? I'll be able to have access to whatever I need type shit. But it's like, that's the other thing too. A lot of people get caught up in this money. This shit like, especially the trap, the street guys and artists and whatnot, hip hop, rap motherfuckers, trap motherfuckers. It's like they get caught up in the money, right? The actual physical dollar bills, and it's like, bro, that shit is losing value every day. And it's not. People ain't like believing this or really smelling that, because it's like they don't understand it. But it's like, bro, if you bought this cup for 50 cents a year ago, and now it costs you $2.50 to buy them, your dollar's going down in value, dog. You have to have more dollars to buy this big. And that's what happened with everything around us. So it's like, bro, having $1,000 is like having $250, $100, for real. Back in the day,
ain't the same value.
Like, now don't get me wrong, it's still, especially within America, it's like we can still, it still means something to have money, you feel me? But it's like, that's when you gotta really like, that's why I say it's a long term goal, because it's like, all right, you get this play to, do a show for $1,500, $3,000, $5,000, whatever. I've been listening to Mexico Dro lately, you feel me? And then you say, he ain't putting no money into to some bullshit. It's like jewelry or no clothes or some shit like that. And he was like, 30% going to my gold, man. Like, nigga, I'm going to go buy some gold every time. 30% of that income going to gold. Gold appreciate. Yeah. You feel me? Versus the dollar with that shit. So it's like, it's Binance. You feel me? Bitcoin. If you got shit like that, the crypto shit, it's like, you want to put this shit in something that appreciate, man. And so when we talk about, the money and how they shit about the money, especially if, with a lot of up and coming artists and whatnot, it's like, that if you want to be in this shit for the long term, they telling y'all, like, you're not making money off your music directly like that. It's hard to do that. You feel me? But, like I was saying, like, shit, rest in peace, Young Scooter. He said that in the song, like, they use the music to promote the trap. Use your music to promote your whatever you turn up. Like, your music is helping you literally. One of the purposes of this shit is to get you like attention. You feel me? Exactly. People is literally like looking at you to see what you're doing. So it's like, tell me there's something.
Yeah, so, use that shit as a billboard.
You feel me? But I think it's important to have a long-term vision in this shit, man. Because like I said, a lot of times you don't have a driver, and I get it though. I get it. Like, some people be lucky, but even then, like Doji, for example. Now, I ain't gonna say she was lucky, but she had the whole little story where she had quit her job and she said she was gonna do this shit full time. But it's like, ultimately, anybody, even somebody that's getting lucky, it's like, okay, they might not have no big goal to like just blow off music. One day they was just like, I like making this shit, and then bam, this shit took me somewhere I didn't expect to go. You feel me? Which is cool. I ain't gonna lie, they still had to be consistent too though. Whatever you doing, you gotta be consistent. And I think that's the key thing that a lot of people today be missing. Even if you dropping bullshit, be consistent in dropping your bullshit. Fuck it. So then you can hopefully learn from that shit and learn like, yeah, eventually this shit is bullshit. Let me change it up or something like that. Or let me find somebody that really like this shit. You feel me?
Honestly, like with the music shit, like That's the beauty of it. At some point, everybody was dropping bullshit. You know what I'm saying? If you started out, that shit was not platinum. That shit was wood. That shit was ass juice. Like, nah, you wouldn't even probably go back and listen to that motherfucker.
I don't know what the fuck you talking about.
Like,
I ain't never dropped no trash.
but
It's not bullshit.
it's just like you grow. Like, that shit no different than lifting weights. You do that shit every day. You start off not knowing how to do this shit at all. You do this shit every day, and next year, nigga, you probably the coldest nigga to. It's all about how you intake, like how you take it in, like how you develop that shit.
Man, we're gonna take a quick little break real quick, man. We'll tap back into this thing, man. You feel me?
Go pay $1,500. Go open up for a nigga that's in your genre.
Yeah.
Pay the money.
That system.
Yeah, you gotta feed the system. You gotta feed it. Like, it ain't nowhere around that shit.
Tell me this penny.
Yeah.
Real quick, so I was reading up this, well, it was like a post or something like that, but somebody made a post, long story short, about non-gang members hosting a back to school drive. You feel me? I ain't gonna put nobody out there, you feel me? Just out of respect, but it's just like you literally got like gang in your name, you feel me? And y'all promoting a back to school drive. And a lot of people was getting a lot of backlash, you feel me? I'm all for giving back, you feel me? After reading, some comments and whatnot, it was like some of the people that was, opposing it was pretty much saying like, oh, is this the image we want to promote for a back to school drive? And it made me think about the Sexy Red situation where she was like at a high school and she was getting backlash for the same type of thing because of her music and whatnot. How do y'all feel about that as, artists and whatnot? Is that something that should be addressed? That's something that should get checked, or that's something that's just like, hey man, they trying to give back.
I think in that situation it's kind of touchy because at the end of the day, yeah, they're trying to give back. You know what I'm saying? So you can't knock them for that. I don't think nobody was born like righteous. You know what I'm saying? Everybody a fucking sinner in a sense. So yeah, like, if they trying to do something different, if they trying to change, then you know what I'm saying, let them do it. Could it have been done with a little bit more coup? Yeah. Do they have access to that type of knowledge? Probably not. But if that's what the first thing came to their mind was that, versus doing fucking donuts in the street in a Hellcat and shooting some shit in the air and gambling on the corner, I don't think it's that bad. You know what I'm saying? So I think, people need to, and I know people pick and choose, they love battles with that type of shit, you know what I'm saying? So I think, you gotta have grace for that type of shit, try to understand,
Now, I ain't gonna lie, a good point that was kind of like put on there that kind of caught my eye was pretty much, okay, so like everything you saying I agree with personally. And it's like, okay, I feel like from the comment one of the comments that was made, one of the points they kind of brought was, how does it influence and impact the kids?
Yeah.
You feel me? They see one of their favorite drill rappers in the city, and it's like they know what they represent. Then they see them giving back and whatnot. One person said something that I agree with too. It's like representation. To see somebody that's going through or came up, you feel me, that can really relate to what I'm experiencing too. Yeah. To do something like that does a lot for a jit. At the same time too, it's like, you know, the rebuttal was well, is that really what we want to be pushing for a school event? You know, we can get an athlete, a pro athlete or somebody like that to talk about they come up, or even a less violent rapper. Mm-hmm. And my only thing was, it's like, I don't lie, when I'm with you when you right. Like, they made sense. It's like, look, I wouldn't. Somebody said about Jeezy, they said you rap to my kids about trapping and shit, but you tell your kids, you know, to go to, you know, school and shit like that. And so it's like on some real shit and just, you know, having dealing with like personal shit like that, personal relations and whatnot that's involved with shit like that. It's like, I can't lie. Hey, y'all can contribute. Just don't do it on your face. Get the money, get the resources. You ain't got to get no idea.
Be a solid investor.
Be a solid investor.
Hell no. They got to see it.
That's it. They got.
It's like, that may be the face of the music. We shooting a video at back to school. We can all. But listen though, we can all agree. So, we all made our rounds, we all got our rooms, we all did this
type shit.
All right. What's one of the biggest things they talk about when it comes to music? Your presence. Is your presence felt, right? Okay, so cool. So if I know, say I'm a drill rapper, and I know I'm gonna come back to Tallahassee and give to do what I gotta do, turkey drives or whatever. I'm gonna make sure I take the proper precautions to make sure all kids are safe. And I know people feel like in this world we live in today, there's no such thing. It is. 50 Cent got shot 9 times. What he did down, I don't know what street it was in New York. Let's just say example, Broadway.
Yeah.
50 police officers. Maybe it was 500, who knows? But I know now to take proper precautions. And a name can say a lot because that's your motto, that's your business, that's your brand. But, you know, everybody know, man, you know.
I ain't gonna lie though. It's no, I'm gonna be real. It's no such thing as safe enough to me.
Understood.
And speaking in general sense, right? Because the motherfucking president of the United States got shot at and hit. And I don't know if it was fluke or not. As far as they say, it was real, but it's like
technically he wasn't the president, but shit, you know, I give you
type shit. You know what I mean? He was my president, former president, former my president.
That's all that matters.
You feel me?
My bitch be looking for the president.
And he got Secret Service, like the top security.
It go back to what we said earlier, though.
What that man said.
It go back to what we talked about earlier. All said to the JBP. And he said, you can sell 500,000 in New York, and you can sell less than the people that made you. You lost at home. At some point, you got certain people at home, like Derez Deshaun, on one of his first albums, he put a song out, bro, when he did a turkey drive, if I'm not mistaken, on one of the streets he got, you know what I'm saying? They tried to run down on him on, you know? So it's like, it's all about how do you get handled when you're home? What's your decorum? What's your peace? What do you do? What steps do you take to make sure that this is a safe environment? And I feel like a lot of people get out here and be like, well, I did all I can do. It's like, well, really did you? Because it's like, okay,
yeah, sometimes you gotta think about it. That security shit costs.
What about
sometimes they ain't got the paper to get 50 police on the street.
Well, no, for sure. You ain't always got to be a
Sometimes you
solid
got a
majority
damn
of
warrant and
that.
you don't want 50 police on the motherfucker.
I feel like you got a warrant. That's like what we doing. Like
trying to
at that point, it's like, all right, put another face on it.
You shouldn't
But if you know,
Child support,
like
fucking
for
niggas up,
example, Latalin did the interview.
You might wait to Christmas.
Latalin did the interview when they asked him, so man, was you really these ones in the streets? Was you really one of this? He was like, man, me? Nah, my friends was, and I was around that. There is nothing wrong with that, but you know, in the world we live in, they gonna dissect. We gotta stop taking people that's openly saying, hey, this is where I'm from, this is where I'm at, this is what I do, and trying to turn them into the model that we want to like to make it sell. Yeah. Because at the end of the day,
wait, give me an example.
Yeah, we ain't turning nothing into a model. You buying what they giving you.
No, of course, but you know, bro came out, said what he said, and he made the type of music he made. And you know, we got the critiques out there, we got spam pages, we got burner accounts, we got all this type of stuff. But at the end of the day, like I tell people all the time, I could be standing next to a mofo and they'll be like, oh, I'm gonna get my opinion on this post because I don't agree. All you do is turn them up. It's 1,000 more people out here like you.
So you saying that, because if I'm the artist, hey, turn me up. Get me right. You feel me?
Something like that, but something is just genuine out of the heart too at the same time. And a lot of times we get caught up in the politics of everything. Yeah, my name could be Chef, cut a nigga up, boom, 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 boom. And I ain't never put no work in a day in my life. That's just a name. At this point, when I sign a label deal, depending on what my name is, and depending on what my deal structure is, I don't even own that name no more. So at the end of the day, I know what sold me. Yeah. But if you know for real, you gon'
they go back.
At this point, let niggas live their GTA
and
Warzone lifestyles and their raps, man.
To an extent.
No, it's art. You at the end of the day, it's art. It ain't no other art form that's critiqued as the way we are. Rock and roll ain't, heavy metal, none of this shit is. None of this shit is. It's only us. So we also the only ones that feel like we gotta live by it. Fuck it. Fuck all that bullshit. Fuck the box that it came in. Fuck all that shit.
And it's funny you say that, I feel like for it to be a box, you know, the artists, the real creators will say, you're not gonna confine me to a box. But a lot of people out here push you in that box.
Real quick though, would you also say that we probably the most violent?
No.
But see, the thing is,
the most projected.
Word wise,
I wouldn't say violent. Well,
you literally got heaven. You literally got mosh pits where these niggas is hurting.
And I take it, and I double back on that shit. It's actor niggas that's, you know, literally slaying shit.
Real quick. I feel where y'all coming from. Now, let me just, you feel me? Let's play devil's advocate real quick.
Go ahead.
Name me 5 cases where somebody died because of whatever it may be related to that genre, versus with drill, we can easily name 5 right now.
You can name 5 in one song, nigga.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
nigga tell you the 5 niggas he killed in one song.
I'm just saying, so it's like, is it really the same? Like, I get, you know,
I don't want to cut you off. I would say it's the same for this reason. With rock and roll and all the rest of that shit, yeah, they not talking about killing people and doing all that, because Johnny ain't grew up in the fucking projects. Johnny grew up goddamn doing meth. Really? You know what I'm saying? So he dies from what the fuck his genre brings him. Yeah. He dies. Yeah. With black people, we come from the hood. Yeah. You come from the jungle. Yeah. So it ain't like you got a bunch of niggas. Yeah, you got niggas ODing and shit like that, but you ain't. It's different. That's our struggle. Yeah. So I think in every genre they got their own shit, but with us it's just we the ones that gotta. And I mean, we preyed upon with this shit at the end of the day. The label was engineered that way to where, no, we want this. We want to make pain music. Pain music. Tell me about your deepest, darkest shit.
I'm gonna be devil's advocate
You
too,
know what I'm
type
saying?
shit. So when you say that, okay, we can all agree that everybody got the same skin color in this bitch, so we all done been through fuck shit, just growing up type shit. 3 of us is artists type shit. Well, all of us involved with music, but like 3 of us is artists type shit. The 3 of us, we choose a lane where we express this fuck shit, but we don't fucking get deep cemented and stuck in it to the point where it's like, all right, now we just talking about drill shit. It's like, just talking about bullshit.
Yeah.
I'm playing devil's advocate too, though.
You niggas,
Why can't
A whole lot of damn devil's advocates in this
one more of you
motherfucker.
niggas got it.
I'm saying,
A lot
why
of
can't
artists get lost in it, and some know how to step away from it. You got some that get lost in it and see the dollar amounts and see the advance, and again go back to what y'all talked about earlier in it. And this is my ceiling, and a lot of them be like, "No,
I can go above that.
that's not what I'm pushing," and they get shelled.
That's why I say
So I
about
feel like
Jesus walks.
it'd be the audience to a certain extent, really.
It's really the audience, because if
Is
they,
it okay? I got a question.
Yeah,
Is it the audience or is it the machine?
No,
It's the audience.
it's supply and demand.
Supply.
The demand is, I want to hear this drill shit.
The customer's always
You have
right.
to supply.
so think about that as like for us, like that's what we want to hear. We want to hear that reality, that shit like that. But think about shit like heavy metal and pop. These motherfuckers be talking about imaginary shit.
Yeah.
And they talking about some real shit too.
And they go. But I'm just saying, like, they be talking about imaginary shit. And motherfuckers, like, literally imaginary shit. Pink
Imaginary
ponies,
shit.
bubble gum, and
Yeah.
motherfuckers eat that shit up.
Eat it up.
But if a nigga
Yeah.
drop that to the masses of the
On
Negroes,
some rap shit.
yeah.
He count.
Oh my God.
You gotta go.
He's out of his mind.
The fucking the real challenge, the real struggle ain't about. Cause I always say music is just a form of expression. So even with drill music, people expressing a lot of times what they like experiencing, rather they going through it, doing it, or they just seeing it, being, living in the neighborhood. Y'all just hit it on the head. The demand, the people want that, or at least that's what the perception is that's given out. So I think the real challenge is, if they really want to change, people like Kendrick Lamar or J. Cole, you feel me, the message they put out and whatnot. If you really want to change something, it's like, bro, you gotta figure out how to influence the people to want different, to want to hear different. And then two, I'm sorry, bro, nobody wants to hear, unless you can tell me why Jesus Walks, because that was a song that could be played in the club.
I never understood that.
Why did he get away from that music? And then, obviously he did the gospel albums later, you feel me? But it's like, why did he get away from that? And like you said, the machine was pushing.
But he had the game in the way.
Influence.
Yeah,
Cool influence.
exactly.
We talking about Jesus Walks, that song?
So my argument is Kanye West dropped Jesus Walks. That did numbers. I don't know how many numbers, but I remember
It did a lot.
it was going crazy.
It did.
Then
Club numbers.
it's like Kanye gets away from that.
Well, I mean, I don't think he's gonna, focus on Jesus the whole time. So
You gotta remember
You
too, Kanye was also a producer.
I mean, he is a producer.
You know exactly what he was gonna do.
Yeah, like he made what felt good, I guess. And at the end of the day, you get influenced by shit once you start climbing the ladder. Like, consider that documentary he dropped. He showed exactly how he got away from it. He was struggling, hoping niggas would listen to him, using sessions to record his shit. Nobody paid attention to him. That's why he made that shit. That came from a different place. Once he got accepted, things changed. Like,
But it's like, that what got you accepted. Why not stick to that?
because you
Rap game like the stock market.
Boom. And the elite rappers are the ones that can switch it up, find that balance. Especially the ones that's elite and have a legacy of being elite.
And then on top of that shit, remember what the nigga Dame Dash said. Jay-Z ain't want to sign a nigga, right? Jay-Z ain't want to sign him, Dame did. Jay-Z the one who say, come on, let's roll. I can influence you to make different shit, or nah, let's not quite go that way. I'm not saying Hov on no shit like that, but at the end of the day, you in a different space. You in LA, you living in a $50 million mansion. You're not making this shit sneaking in a session no more. You're not gonna rap about the same shit. Like I don't give a fuck if you J. Cole, Kendrick, none of them niggas. Fuck out of here. If Kendrick was the same nigga, he wouldn't have no big $20 million penthouse in New York. It wouldn't go that way. It wouldn't go that way. He'd be in the fucking borough somewhere, in a little house. No, it don't go that way. So it's I think certain artists figure out this space that
you don't
they
think
can be
the same?
No, he's the same, but at the end of the day, you're not about to get another Section 80.
I get exactly what he said.
You're not about to get another
That's
Section
a fair
80.
fact. If he would have stayed that route, he would have been. He would have been.
A student of the game. A student of the game is like a student of the game is like a chameleon.
Like, well, Ross, we're not getting another Port Miami.
Yeah, like you can get
That was a different
remnants
time
of
of life.
things. You can get remnants of things, and that was really a different sound. That nigga.
I'm telling you.
But when it come to Kendrick with that shit, like no,
CDs was out.
you get somebody who evolves,
I had
they
that
change.
motherfucker.
But you know what I'm saying? Like even with J. Cole, you see it. He evolved. You know what I'm saying? In a certain space, like Wiz. Think about it. Niggas was happy as hell with this Cushion orange juice too, cause it was close to what we experienced with Cushion orange juice. But niggas probably don't even know how hard that was for him to do. How long it took to collect all them fucking songs to do this shit.
All of them, man. And even a nigga
You know?
Wayne, like all
So
of
it's
them.
like
A lot of people respect the work too. Like a lot of people see. I think that what happened with Doja Cat. Like they was able to see she took time to put that work into her creativity, and they could, like, and people could see like, man, some bullshit. And then some people have some easy shit that's slide.
Doja Cat went viral from the start. Well, I ain't gonna say from her start, but like when she dropped that Move song, like that was it for her. She just had to stay consistent.
I ain't gonna lie to you, dog. When she dropped that, I don't know, it was one of them on the mic performances. That's when she really took off.
I feel like she was already gone.
Nah,
That was before Move?
it was after.
Bro, she
didn't take because she didn't take off because she did Move, and then she did that Tia and Tamara shit.
I mean, okay, when we say take off, right, that's got to be a different point from like you bubbling, right? You taking off is like
the cow shit bubbled her.
Her
When
play-
he talking about
her
center.
take off. Yeah,
Her plays wasn't in the band. She dropped that cow shit. Okay, there's some weird shit. Boom, boom, boom. We'll do that. Then they dropped the Tia and Tamara with, I think it was Rico Nasty. Now she getting a little bit of plays. I can't think of the name of the fucking song. But then she performed it and she popped on and she had the ass out. And then after I seen that, she started being out more and more, dropping more and more shit.
That PR rollout.
Yeah.
So you saying having the yams out is what took her off?
Nah, she definitely
She sold the pen.
But she
Sold
definitely
that pen.
sold the fucking
she sold the pen. She put the ass, she sold the pen out her ass. How about
Hey
that?
man, we dope in that
She
shit
put the
tonight,
pen
man.
in her
Can you
ass.
sell the pen?
Can you sell that
She
pen?
sold the pen, bro.
Sell me this
Can you sell
pen.
that pen?
That's it, bro. That's all it is.
Cool double entendre.
Can you sell that pen, man? No, that's real. That's probably really showing her all year. It's like, bro, the game's so saturated. Now we looking for the artists that can sell the pen.
Cause that's all it is now. Like even when it comes down to your content, everything has to line up. Like that's people can see through shit.
Like, you know what I love the most?
What's that?
It ain't even a thing where it's like, oh, you just gotta be lyrical no more. Cause a lot of people think, oh, it's so many trap or trash rappers and singers out here that, oh, if you just got some substance, you gonna win.
Oh hell no.
Hell no. And man, look,
I ain't
They
gonna
got
lie,
a lot.
folks. I ain't mean to cut you off.
no, you good.
With the exception of Future, and even Future be spitting for real, but with the exception of him, to be considered in like that GOAT category, I still think the lyrics matter, dog.
No, they do. No, they do. Now I'm not saying they don't matter now. I ain't saying just saying
Yeah.
I'm just like, that's not the only thing though, cause it's like, and it's crazy, cause I can't. Okay, Lil Snoop,
Yeah.
Meek Mill, arguably. They were two rappers that came in and arguably took off because of their lyrics.
Yeah, Meek nice. Meek
Even
nice.
before they could put a song together.
Meek nice.
Just having bars. And so it's like Wayne, he got famous for that, I feel like. Wayne definitely got famous for, well, I say arguably, once he got with not Jim Jones, but Joel Santana, and did that little collab project. Wow. You know, he got super lyrical.
Who?
Lil Wayne. That, you feel me? Wayne after that was very
When he got that, I can't feel my face.
Was that the project? Yeah. Before then, I could say he had bars, but it's like his bars like took.
No, he had bars. He just changed his style so you can.
Like more punchline.
Yeah, he went from being New Orleans to being New York.
Type shit.
That's all.
But you feel me? It's like nowadays you can't get away with just that. You can't just have bars. Like you gotta have.
Oh no, for sure, not definitely.
You feel me? That
you definitely gotta have a balance.
That image, I feel like
You gotta have the whole package though.
The whole.
Yeah.
I'd say if the package is like 5 or 6 things, you gotta have at least 3 or 4 of them.
Shit, just to get hot,
You gotta have the whole
bars.
package. Trust me. Trust me, you gotta have the whole package. Well, we consider the whole package sometimes as some polished shit. No, it ain't polished. Not all the time. Sometimes the unpolished shit work. Like the old boy you was talking about, Mexico.
Mexico Joe.
Yeah.
It's not polished worth a damn, right?
No.
But it works. If he changed that aesthetic, it won't work no more. You see what I'm saying? So sometimes it's best.
Yeah.
Keep it raw.
Speaking of unpolished and raw, y'all seen the homeless man went viral? That was spitting.
Oh, yeah. Bro was rapping on it, yeah.
Hey, he snapped though. I don't lie, he snapped.
Shit, you crazy?
You tell me how many homeless people you ran to who can't rap. Nigga spit.
They gonna talk about that money. That's one of those why do whatever. That's what.
What he
Gonna
gotta
rap his ass off.
do? Better sell that
Yeah, I
pen.
give you the highest.
So that's
I don't care if you're on the streets, boy, you better sell
Just sell that pen,
Hey,
my friend.
man. That's crazy, man. Before we wrap this thing up, man, you feel me? Shit, hell, y'all got anything, you feel me? Y'all got anything on y'all mind? Y'all feel like, how y'all feel about talent, man? That's one thing that, look, man, I ain't gonna say I always got something to say about talent, but I always do have a critique for talent, you feel me? And talking to a bunch of influencers, independents that's really doing this shit right now, you feel me? And two, y'all boys being in the A. You feel me? A lot of people compare talent to the A. You feel me? What is something that y'all feel like Tallahassee is missing right now? You know, it'll be from the first time we asked this question, it'll be some improvements. We done seen some changes. We seen a music festival. It wasn't the most successful one, but it was a great attempt. You feel me? What's some more things y'all? What is something right now that y'all feel like Tallahassee is missing as far as music and entertainment?
The loyalty.
Strip club.
The loyalty. And I only say that because, and this ain't not nobody, no sports teams, because sports can go either way. But let's talk about it. We all have been out of town. We all have been in venues or events or cities where an event go win or loss. Win, loss, outside of football, draw, whatever. Boxing, UFC, whatever. It ain't even enough for nobody. Let's talk about it. So, and it ain't even me. It's a lot of talks about it. And if you do your research, you'll see, depending on the section. A sports team can have a bad game here. Because, I feel like we not a big city, so we don't get put on the map like a Boston or New York when it comes down to critiquing. But one thing about Tallahassee, we critique everything. everything to the point where it's just like wait to see what happens. And that's never, in a perfect world, that's cool, but in a non-perfect world, it's the way of life. Let's say, for example, right? Let's take it back. Florida State went to Atlanta, Georgia. Jimbo was still the coach, setting up for a field goal. Georgia Tech homecoming, they were all white. Kick got blocked, ran it back for a touchdown. Georgia Tech won the game. City was dead. Jacksonville State did that little pass around, when ran it in Thomas Fire, City was dead. We can't give up on what's here because I feel like, in my opinion, just from growing up here, Tallahassee is a really hidden gem here, and whether it's rapping or country or painting or spoken word, I feel like personally we got a lot of talent here. And the thing about it is, with Tallahassee, a lot of people don't really know which way to go. Because, you know, the saying is from the old heads back in the day is, if you ain't, Tallahassee is a city where you ain't already established, you ain't gonna make it. Times change, culture change, feelings change, people change. We the weather. So it's like, I feel like when something don't go our way, we can't be ready to jump off ship. We gotta stay true to the code, we gotta stay true to the form, and we gotta push what's here. Because we're, in compared to other cities, we're really a small city. And I feel like if everybody stop jumping off the train when something don't go our way, we'll be all right.
I think a lot of it is because, you know, a lot of people that represent Tallahassee, as far as like the city, you got the college students, they're not from here. You feel me? A lot of people come up here, move up here, and whatnot. So it's like, I think that's just one of the things that come with the territory.
That's everywhere though.
You feel me? I mean, with Tallahassee being like a college city.
So to what you're saying, I would think that's one of the greatest virtues of Tallahassee.
Agreed.
Because it's like getting a blood transfusion every 4 years.
Like shit.
You see what I'm saying? From a marketing standpoint, nigga, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. Cause guess what?
I agree.
You got these fans who done, if you do the shit right, you got these fans who done fuck with you for these 4 years of college through this period of life. Your music gonna resonate through that period of life. That's exactly what music's supposed to do. They paint a moment in time. They gonna take that shit with them somewhere else and spread that shit. If you did what you were supposed to. Now it's a new set coming.
And going back to what I said, we gotta stop jumping off the train.
Well, for one, it ain't a fucking train. That's the biggest thing Tallahassee lacks. It's no infrastructure. We like a motherfucking car. We like a shell of a car. No engine, no seats, no frame, no none of that. We just a shell. Yeah. Once you put everything else in there, now we got a vehicle, we can go somewhere. But that take club cooperation. That takes a lot. It ain't. Back to your little sports reference. The best programs, nigga, is the ones with a motherfucking college president, the AD, and the coaches is on the same page. If they all got the same mission, players ain't got no fucking choice. Yeah. Right? So if you in a city like Tallahassee, you gotta build an infrastructure. That's what Atlanta got. Is certain avenues, or certain funnels you gotta go through to get to certain places, to be in front of certain people, to be in certain rooms. Yeah. Once that's established, it goes. It goes.
Hey man, there you have it. Tallahassee needs an infrastructure, man, or it needs to improve and develop the infrastructure, man. So,
and don't get me wrong, like all the pieces is here. It needs to just be put together. Like it's like having the perfect Lego set. Somebody got to put the shit together. Like
yeah, I agree.
You not understand the vitamin fall. We one of them ones. We're one of those cities that get talked about in history books. With the Andrew Jacksons and all the other people in the history of the city. And I feel like Tallahassee, Quincy, Gretna, Mount Pleasant, Monticello, we got some rich history. And a lot of people don't dig into it because they got their own agenda, which is cool. But we got to start digging into what made us who we are. And I feel like a lot of times we get away from that. Like he said, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, we got to dig deep. We we can't be ready to jump off the boat, the ship, the car, or whatever. We gotta stand true.
Hey man,
No, it's a lot of posters out here. It's a lot of posts that say, "Oh, man, they came through here and came up off of us because you let them."
Tally
You let
D.
'em.
Right.
A lot of people think that Tally just on some like country ass pumpkin bumpkins, Chuck E. Cheese getting arrested ass bullshit. Like, nah, bro, it's more than just bullshit. Niggas promote getting money. Niggas promote entrepreneurship.
I put it
Niggas
like
promote
this, bro.
family shit. Like, it's deeper than that. Shit, finish school, all that shit. You see how I'm coming in this motherfucking type
Like,
shit, dog.
Think about it. Tallahassee got what? How many amphitheaters we got now? We got one at FAMU. You got the one at Cascade, right?
Music Alley.
Yeah, that's the one at the old Tallahassee Mall, right?
Yeah.
Tallahassee gearing up to make a run.
It's setting itself up to be a live music city, but it has to have infrastructure.
You gotta have the support.
It just needs time. I think all that is coming and it's in progress.
Yeah, it coming time.
That's why I said we gearing up. We gearing up for a run.
We gonna wrap this thing up, man. Till next time, Studio Talks episode 16, man. You feel me? Yes, sir.
Type shit.